Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Saving Made Simple channel. My name is Bella. I am a 30-year-old single cash budgeter from Ontario, Canada. I have one child who is 9 years old. I work in automotive full-time and that's all I got. So today is going to be an unstuffing video, but before I do, I gotta say something really quick. So as you guys know, I recently got my tax refund and I made a mistake. So the mistake I made was that originally I budgeted so that $500 would be going towards a bed frame. And after thinking about it a little more, I decided against it. I felt, I no longer felt like I had the space for it. I felt I no longer had the necessity for it. And I said, I'll find something else to get for myself. So I left that window wide open. And that's why I budget, is so that every dollar has a purpose, every purpose has a place. So, or every dollar has a place, every place has a purpose. So, because I didn't give that money an actual place, I have been spending a little more than I would like to be. And the way I'm looking at it is I have been so disciplined in my own mind that, like, it's almost like, you know, those cars you can get where you pull them back and then as soon as you let them go, they fly forward. That's kind of how I feel right now. I feel as though I have stretched myself so much to the point where the 1 second I had freedom, I went for it. And I overspent a little bit. That $500 is down to $125. I did buy myself a laminator because I do want to start making some challenges. I did express that I might want to make a Patreon or something of that sort in the future. Anyway, so yeah, I did overspend. And I'm going to kind of tell you just how much I overspent. Because some of my categories had so much more money than I needed them in them, and I still spent. Okay, so we do have money to unstuff today. I'm going to start with my wallet because I do have a bunch of change, so I'm just going to move a bunch of stuff over. I do have a bunch of change. I do have my change jars here. I don't know if you guys can see those. You can see that one. There's the other one. All right, so I'm going to pour all of my change out. I do have a lot of change because I have broken a lot of bills. You can see how much change is in there. We're gonna start with that. Think that's it. Double check that nothing got away. Looks good. All right, let's start with that then. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I did find out recently these toonies, so you see this toonie and this toonie? These toonies are darker. They were made that way apparently in memoriam of Queen Elizabeth II, which I didn't know, but anything that's 2022, I guess, is darker like that. Now I've lost count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 14, 16, okay, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, that's shiny as heck, 24, and 25, 26. So you have $26 in loonies and toonies. 26 in loonies and toonies. Let's see if I can remember that. 26, 27, 28, $29.15 in change today. Now, I'm trying to decide because I do want to start doing mini savings challenges like everybody else because I want to be involved and included, but also at the same... Oh, that one's cool. It's got a little red thing in it. What is that? I don't know what that is, but it's really cool. But yeah, I really want to be able to participate in savings challenges like everybody else. But I also really, I don't know. My thing is I don't like putting like change in my envelopes because I feel like it just makes it too heavy and too bulky. But at the same time, like if I don't use change, then I can't participate in like 3/4 of the challenges that are out there, because a lot of challenges are made with American money in mind, where they have dollar bills, like dollar bills, $2 bills. My thing is, like, I really need to take off smaller bites. So all of my challenges, like all of my savings challenges, are literally trying to save like hundreds of dollars. Like this one's aiming for 500. This one's aiming for 300. This one's aiming for 500. Like they're all aiming for hundreds of dollars. And I need to do smaller chunks, because right now having these huge like amounts that I'm trying to save for and like doing it $5 at a time, it's really just not cutting it. And it's really, is the word what's the word here? Like demotivating, is that a word? If it is, that's what it is. It's just like looking at it and just seeing that the goal is still so far away. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I'm spiraling here. Okay, so we're gonna start with this here envelope. Not envelope, binder. So we're gonna go through here. So groceries. Now here's what I'm talking about when I say I over budgeted or overspent. So groceries, on my last payday, March 14th, I put 150 in, and then March 20th, when I got the child tax, I put $50 in. That's $200, and I only have a measly $20 bill left. And this is the gift card I bought for myself. So at least I did that. But yeah, so $20 left. That means I spent $180 on groceries this past couple weeks. Mind you, I did have a week off, but still. Gas, I budgeted $150. I spent the whole thing. My sister and I went, I had to go to and from my hometown. We went to Kitchener and Waterloo region, which is like an hour and a half drive. We did a lot of buzzing around, but like it was my holidays, so I'm not really gonna dine out. I budgeted $70. And I would love to say that I only spent $50, but I might have used my debit to buy pizza the other day, and that was $60. So technically I'm minus 40 in this category, but who's counting, right? I didn't say I didn't overspend. I did say I did overspend. In pets, so this has got a bit of a special, what do you call that? Special exception, because I budgeted $145, but $100 of it went towards my dog's grooming appointment. So the extra $45, I've got $20 left. Actually, I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I spent something on debit card, because I know I bought my dog some treats, and I know I bought her a bag of food. So clearly I ended up with extra money to make myself look better, and I'm not really sure how, but we're just going to take that away from myself now, just like that. All right, beauty, I didn't budget, didn't spend. Medical, $20 budgeted, didn't spend. All right, now this is where we get really interesting. Okay. So car, didn't budget, didn't spend. Kiddo. So in total, I budgeted, technically $850 for my son. However, so I already broke this down a little bit, but I ended up budgeting $800 for my son. I ended up spending significantly less. And then I bought him a gift card for his Switch that I bought him. And then I also bought him some shorts. So I did budget $50 for shorts, and I spent the whole thing. So of the money that was left in his envelope, he's got $10 left. And I was thinking about leaving it, but I'm going to pull it out, because I do believe that when I get paid on Thursday, I will be budgeting new money for him. Okay, so this is where it doesn't make sense. So this is... I sold some steel rims that I got with my car for $75. And I took $10 out to use it on Tim Hortons today, because it was money I earned. So technically this one, what did I budget for personal? I don't think I budgeted much at all for personal. I didn't even write it down. But yeah, so I mean, technically I budgeted $850. So I bought myself the $200 in gift cards. And then there was money to go toward the fish chemicals, which they did. And then there was $500 for whatever I decided to do with it, which, like I said, big mistake. I did buy myself a laminator. I did buy my sister and myself pizza. And then I sold my rims and I bought myself Tim Hortons. So I got 70, 40, 55. Okay. I took $20 out. Whatever. Either way, I've got $55 left, and that's just money that I've kind of earned. So I'm going to put that in here. So I do have a bunch of savings challenges coming in the next couple days. So I think for the first time ever, next week I'm going to do a savings challenge video. I think what I'll do is I'll stuff these 20s right now, and then I'm going to put the 5s and 10s aside for savings challenges. But before I do, if there's a relatively decent looking bill, whichever bill looks... Okay, maybe we can find maybe one of these. No. No, hold on. I gotta find a decent looking bill here. Just give me 1 second. If I can find a decent looking bill, I'll put it in my can. At least that way I'll be stuffing something today. Literally, something kind of decent, anything. That's not too bad. All right, I'll replace that with this. So I will be putting $20 in here today. Just so you guys know, I do put money in this can regularly, like even off camera. I put money in it like all the time. Every time I break, like sometimes when I break a 20, I come home and put a 5 in. So when I unstuff this, I actually have no idea. Like, it's not gonna be like, how much have you seen me stuff today? It's actually gonna be like a surprise to both you and me. And I've decided I will be unstuffing this, at the end of the year. Probably right before Christmas, because why not? And now that I've got these done, I'm gonna move them. So, I was going to talk for half a second about savings challenges, but I've misplaced them all. All right. So, I did invest in one of these things. So this thing here was like $4 from Walmart. And I figured what I could do is I could label, so each of my big savings challenges, I would put the label on here, and then I would just put random challenges in it, and then I would write them on the back of the challenge. And then because there's 6 categories, so I thought since everyone does the thing with the dice, I thought it would be cool to pull one out of every category, and then once full, it goes toward that category in my savings book. So that's something I did. Like I said, I think that was like $3.50 from Walmart, and it's pretty big. Like, it'll fit bills. So anyway, and then savings challenge. Where did I put all those challenges? I don't think you know what? I don't think I was organized at all. I don't think I put them in anything. I think they're probably still in their envelopes. All right, so these here are some of the savings challenges I got from April, and I will be, whoopsie, clearly not using them in here, but maybe I could put their title or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But regardless, so these are the ones I'm going to be starting with. And I did, gosh, I'm just butchering this. What am I doing? How do I open this? I opened it peacefully once. Now I gotta, there we go. I did just order a bunch more from April too. Like, I think I bought, I think I spent like 40 to 50 bucks at her store. But yeah, so I did just order a bunch more challenges. Plus I now have a laminator. So I want to do, I'm going to put this one in one of these. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll see if I can fund this today. I'm going to do that. I need a coin. Let me unpack all the things I just packed. Okay, I'm going to do this one today because I actually don't even know what it's worth. It doesn't say anywhere how much it's worth. So let's do this one. And it'll be my starter. So let's start with that. So 9, 5, that's 14. Oh, and 11. 9 and 11 is 25. So we got 25. There we go, just like that. We got a 20 and we got a 5. And we now have a completed challenge. Look at me go. And I would love to have, like I have talked about another channel that I watch a lot called Lisa Grateful Me. And she has a little bell and a little envelope. So every time she finishes a challenge, she rings the bell and gives herself $1. I think I might do something like that too, except for, then I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with for my reward. So I'll put this together. I've also seen somebody fill a, what do you call that? A photo album, and every photo spot had a different savings challenge in it, and I loved that, except for the fact that they were folding the money. If you've been watching my channel for a minute, you know I do not like when people fold money. It actually, recently I realized it is something that will make me turn the video off. It just bothers me that much. So that's a thing with me. Folding money is just a big no-go for me. But anyway, so that's gonna be my first challenge that I've done so far. And I'm gonna put that in here so that it's, you know the superstition, you should never give someone a wallet without money in it? Well, I just started my own superstition. Never start a savings challenge wallet if you're not going to put money in it. So all right, I'll put that one at the back. All right, I will figure out what I'm gonna do with that later. Like I said, I do have a bunch of savings challenges coming in the mail. They should be here probably tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. So I'm thinking maybe this weekend I'll film a video and then I will upload it later or I guess next week, because I've got an overflow of videos coming out this week. But yeah, if you guys are interested, oh, I'm gonna do something with this too, but if you guys are interested in checking out some of April's challenges, they will be in the description below. And look at these. These literally had me, like, made me create an account. Like, I saw them, I saw her short about them, or her YouTube short about them, and I was like, I'm getting those. And I went on and they were like remarkably affordable, whereas every time I've ever looked at savings challenges, I feel like they've always been like way overpriced. So yeah, go check out her channel. And she's also got like this bundle that I just bought, and I don't remember how many challenges are in it, but it was like, there was a lot, and it's gonna keep me busy for a while. So yeah, that I'm gonna put these aside, and now I'm gonna find something that I can stuff this 20 into. Nope. Maybe let's do vet fund. It almost feels like every day we're getting closer and closer to going to the vet, so might as well just stuff the vet fund. So I'll put the 20 in, and I will fill out 2 hearts. 1, 2. But yeah, I would love to like challenge myself and see how many little savings challenges I could do in like 3 months or something. Like I would love to do that. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I will do a quick cash count. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 15, 20. 220 of our 500. So we are a hair under the halfway point, but you know, hopefully like these here, the money from these will definitely be going into my vet fund. I know that there's St. Patrick's Day. However, March is like almost over, so I'm probably just gonna have to pretend that these clovers are for good luck and not for March. And we're just gonna pretend that April just really loved green that day. maybe they're all worth 20 bucks and, you know, then it'll match. Regardless, I think that those ones will end up being part of my vet fund. So yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, this video was not anywhere near what anyone thought it would be. Honestly, it was very unplanned. I don't even have, like, sometimes I have like a basic like jot notes of things I want to say, and quite frankly, I've allowed this video to become a runaway train because I just really needed to be honest, because I've always told you guys, even when I first started my channel, that everything that I do on here is going to be honest. I'm going to be honest about the numbers I'm making. I'm going to be honest about if I call in sick to work, if I am in over my head, if money comes in that I wasn't expecting, whatever the case may be. I wanted to be honest about it, and so I just kind of felt like, not even that I owed it to you guys, but I kind of owed it to myself to fess up that I overspent. And moving forward, I'm going to try to reward myself a little more, because it'll be a lot harder for me to feel neglected, I guess, if I spend more time, you know, budgeting. It's about the money and everything, but at the same time, like, if you don't reward yourself a little bit, then it just starts to feel like a chore. And I love budgeting. It's something I'm super passionate about. It's something I talk about all the time. It's ridiculously embarrassing how much I think about like budgeting and like my next payday. Like, anyway, I hope this video hasn't been too much of a turn off for you guys. If you guys know where I'm coming from, if you guys feel like you can relate, feel free to leave us a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't. And we will be back to normal. Tomorrow, I will be doing my budget breakdown for my paycheck that goes in on Thursday. And then I will be filming my cash stuffing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow with my budget breakdown. Take care. Bye.